Hello everyone. Well, in this video, I'm going to discuss how you can write the custom runner for the JUnit test. The use case which I want to achieve is to include the name of the author who has written the test in the test method name. So when we generate the JUnit test execution report, the author name will be included in the report itself. In the JUnit 5 framework, there are annotation available using which you can achieve the same. So let me give you an example of it. Here I have created a simple Maven project. This Maven project is using Java Development Kit 11 as well as JUnit 4 framework. And this is the simple JUnit test class which I have written. So this is how we are going to specify the name of the author who has written the particular test. And let me run this particular test class. So as you can see in the report, the author name is coming as part of the test method. Now let me show you how it is done. So first I'm going to create a package and let me call it as metadata. So the first thing which we need is a placeholder that is going to store the information about the author name. So for that, I'm going to create an annotation. And the reason behind the creation of the annotation is that you can directly use those annotation with the test method itself. So let me create a new annotation and the name of the annotation is author name. Inside this annotation, I will have a property that will store the name of the author. So the retention type for this annotation is runtime. And this annotation can be used only with the test method. So this is the annotation which I'm going to use with the JUnit test method to specify the author name. After that, we need to write our own custom runner, which is going to use this annotation for attaching the name of the author with the test method name. So I'm going to use this class that is block JUnit 4 class runner and customize it according to our use. So inside the same package, I'm going to create one more class that is custom runner. This class will also extend from the parent runner. And then I'm going to copy the entire piece of code from the class that is block JUnit 4 class runner to our custom class. So when I'm running my JUnit test, instead of using this particular class for the test execution, I will use our custom runner. So inside this class, there is a method which basically identifies the test method name, which should be displayed in the execution report. So this is the method where I'm going to add my changes. So the first thing what we need to do is to get the information from the annotation. So for that, I will create a private method and the return type of this method is string. So in this method, I'm going to read the annotation value and get the information. And the parameter to this method is of type framework method. So using this variable, I will get the annotation and then extract the information about the author. So method dot get annotation and the parameter to this method is our custom annotation class. And this method is going to return us the type of author name. So I'm going to put a if check. In case if this particular test method does not have this annotation associated with, then we will get the null for this particular variable. So that's why I need to put a if check. So if author name is not equal to null, I will get the name of the author. And this is the same property which we defined in our custom annotation. In case if the author name is null, then I'm going to return the empty string. And after that, I'm going to use this method inside the describe child method. I will create a string variable that will store the author name. I will call this method and pass this method object here. I will create one more string variable that will hold the test method name. And the test method name can be get using this method. After this statement, I'm going to put the if check. If the author name is present, then I'm going to append that author name with the test method name. So if author name is not empty, and author name is not blank, then attach the author name with the test method name. And then use this variable that is test method name over here. So this is how we can get the information from the annotation and append in the test method name. Now let me create a JUnit test class that will have the test method, and that particular class will use this particular custom runner for the execution. So the annotation is author name, and similarly for this particular test method also. And in the annotation that is run with, I'm going to use my custom runner. So let me put a breakpoint in this method and run this test method in a debug mode. So this is our author name, and we are going to attach this information with the test method name. So in the second run, the author name is empty. So we are not going to attach that information with the test method. And let me continue with the execution. So now let us look at the execution report. And as you can see here, the author name is appended with the test method name. Now I'm going to run the same set of tests using the Jenkins so that we can see the same information in the JUnit report which is generated by the Jenkins. So this is the Jenkins dashboard. I'm going to create a new project. It will be a freestyle project. So let me open the location of this project. And I will use that information to specify the custom workspace in the Jenkins. In the build action, I will select the option that is invoke top level Maven targets. Specify the Maven version, and the phase which I want to execute is test. In the post build action, I'm going to publish the JUnit test execution report. And this is the regular expression which I'm going to use. It is going to include only those reports which start with test and ends with .xml. And let me build it. So you can see here in the report also, the author name is added to the test method. So in this manner, you can include the name of the author with the JUnit test method.